So no one could have told me. Keep reading, Suki. He thrust his hand into my... I love the story, Suki. He gropes her. Wow. It gets really good, Suki. I don't know why this werewolf app really wants me to see a sexual assault. I really don't. What the fuck? Michelle, I called out. Let's get filthy. Ew. I honestly believe if you've read one fanfiction, you've read them all. She goes out with her friends, gets too drunk, someone tries to commit love to her without her consent, and Aiden will show up to save her. It's a week later. I hate my life. I hate you. I don't hate you. I'll keep doing it if you give me attention. Before I could knock, he swung the door open. Sienna! I thought I scented you. God, just the sight of him sends my haze into high gear after days of separation. Sienna! I'm just disappointed. I just came to thank you for the other night, I stammered. I needed to thank him without words. So this time, I kissed him. If my phone starts vibrating, I will commit not alive. And now his mouth was on mine, licking, nipping, biting me into a state of ecstasy. Wolves. The kiss started slowly, our mouths testing each other, sensing what the other liked, but neither of us could hold back anymore. And before I knew it, we were kissing, as if we were too hungry, ravenous. Wolves. He caressed the mark he'd made on my neck with his soft lips. Ew. Sienna, he might bite you again! Sienna's learned absolutely nothing. The tiny hairs on my body rose at the sensation of him floating over my mark. Ooh, someone didn't shave. He pressed a kiss on my mark, then opened his mouth and let his tongue play around the brood. That actually made me feel violently ill. Licking it with long, deep strokes that made my body shiver uncontrollably. I don't like this neck play. There's so much neck play in this around her fucking marred shoulder. What the fuck? And it's relentless. It won't let me sleep. Then he bit down. What did I tell you was gonna happen? I almost exploded from the brutal sensation of the haze. I cried out, but not from pain, but from uncomparable pleasure that surged through my body. You know, this coronavirus sucks so bad, but I thank my lucky stars I was not born a 19-year-old redhead virgin who's good at art in the East Coast pack. And I think about that every day. I was sure this kind of feeling could only come from the power of a real alpha. I lost control of my wolf. My nails turned into claws, which I dug into his back, ripping his shirt, causing him to growl in surprise. Ew, I can't watch them fuck as wolves. I can't. This finally answers the question of whether or not they have sex as wolves. And I just now realized I don't want to know. I know you want to know. You fucking freak, why are you watching this video? I was gonna leave my own marks, thin and red, all up and down his back. Alright, fine, do that. Fantastic. He flipped me over on my stomach in retaliation, hiking my dress up to my waist, pressing his... Pickle Rick! Against my... Kim Kardashian? His hand went back between my legs. It's just porn at this point. I can't put this in the video. This makes me think of that comment that was like, stop talking so much. We're all girls here. Let's just read it. And I'm not going to read you porn. I'm not going to. Now I knew what I was missing out on. Oh, Sienna. The super fun, happy time ripped me into two. And that was just from his, to use fanfiction slang, digits. God, the haze was completely taking over. Suppress it, Sienna. Sienna, please. I don't want to see this. Wasn't thinking straight. When have you ever? Aiden started unzipping his pants. Ah! Would this be my first time? Oh, thank God. No, he's not my mate yet. Oh my God. But at the same time, I don't want to keep having to read what almost happens to you. Like, I want you to just do it and get it over with so I can be done with this. But why does that matter? Again, yeah, okay, fine. Sienna, just do it. Just do it. I don't care anymore. Just do it so I can not read it. I hate this story. No, stop. Stop! Don't you want me to help you relieve it? I don't know if you're my mate yet, and I don't know if you ever will be. How do you know what a mate is? Like, he is gonna be her mate though. Like, I'm just sick of it. Aiden looked like a startled pup as I haphazardly sat up and tried to compose myself. His surprise quickly shifted to realization as he looked me up and down. Say yeah no. I can't say it. I can't say it. Say yeah no, he growled. Are you a virgin? Oh, did he not know? Oh, yeah, Aiden, she's a mega virgin. Yes? Ew! Expression of confusion said it all. It was unheard of for a werewolf to be a virgin at my age. Why? Sex was embedded into our very beings. Ew! But I had my reasons for staying a virgin, and Aiden didn't need to know them, but I want to know them, Sienna. I want to know them. This was my burden to bear. My promise to keep. With what? Is it gonna be God? Am I reading a very Christian fanfiction? Someone tell me if I'm reading a very Christian fanfiction. Are they only gonna have sex when they get married? That's it, isn't it? That's literally it, isn't it? Why? He asked, suddenly. Suddenly? Why? The haze was dying down and my clarity was returning, but the answer to Aiden's question would never be clear. Why, though? He couldn't possibly understand how deeply Emily had affected me. I was complicit in what happened. I'm getting as cock-blocked as Aiden at this point. I need to know what happened. I closed my fists tightly, digging my fingernails into my skin, trying to block out the bitter memories. I've been saving myself for my mate. And God. It was immediately clear that Aiden could see I wasn't telling the whole story. He walked over to me and pried my palms open. Blood trickled down as my claws retracted. Sienna! Fucking Betty from Riverdale over here. Sienna, I need you to tell me what's going on. I can't just let this slide. Aiden's not a slider. Aiden's a biter. Bars. How do you expect me to ignore this and pretend like nothing's wrong? It's not your responsibility to take care of me, I retorted. I made it my responsibility when I marked you. Ew. I don't want to remember the neck. Can we stop talking about the neck? I saw he wasn't going to back down, but I wasn't going to either. When two people came to a stalemate, one had to compromise. And I was tired. Imagine how tired we are, Sienna. Imagine how tired we are. If you drop this, I hesitated. I'll do anything. Sienna. You'll move in here tomorrow so I can keep an eye on you. No excuses, no delays. Tomorrow. Okay, real talk. If someone tries to control you in this way, even if they're helping you, you run the fuck away and you lose the shit out of their number. I won't have sex with you, I told him. Not until we know if you're my mate or not. Oh my good Christ. We already know. We, the audience, already know, Sienna. I'm so bored. Also, you don't get to dominate me. I'm not going to let you order me around. So if you're thinking I become your property by moving in, then the claws are coming out and I'll stop playing nice. Ah! His mouth curled into a devilish grin. Oh wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, and it's the end of the chapter. Jesus. I'm not paying for the next chapter. My Jesus, someone decided to tell us all that it's getting good. Yoda said, wow! Here we are again at the end of this video, as I am not paying for another chapter. But if you made it to this point in the video, that means that we are acquaintances, so you may as well subscribe to become friends, and you may as well wait, no. You may as well like this video to become friends, and you may as well subscribe to become best friends. My comment of the week goes to Annabelle Scale. No one. Suki. I'm sick. Suki, you're shit. Bitch. Motherfucker bitch. Motherfucker bitch. Motherfucker bitch. Motherfucker bitch. Motherfucker bitch. My song I usually use at the end of the video is now copyrighted, so I have no idea what's gonna come next. Bye!